After the meeting, did you feel that you had accomplished anything concrete?
Yeah, I mean, after the meeting, the summation was that these people have been operating unfair and unbalanced policies, probably right from the history, the 52-year history of that club. They've been operating like, unfair policies, especially to black people. So for me, it was just like, well, I've had enough of this. For a lot of other people, it's kind of like, Cleveland, what the hell are you moaning about? This is not about moaning. This is about readdressing balance. This is about parity. This is about, just no longer standing for the nonsense that I've been standing for too long. So I'm just in a whole nother place. And I found that I'm not the only one feeling that way. Especially when I start speaking to friends on Facebook, and a lot of them feel the same way. They've had their experiences at a lot of these institutions, and so what is now transpiring is that the same policies, the same sort of discriminatory policies that Ronnie Scott's were operating under, is actually pandemic. It's all around the country. A lot of institutions and clubs and organizations, they're doing the same thing. They're doing the exact same thing. So it's like, it's very clear, and it's always been clear to me that we have to have our own. We have to have our own, and that's why I kept saying to people like Gary Crosby, Courtney Pine, Orthy, just all the key founding members of Jazz Warriors, that we have to put that ship out to sail again. It's been sitting in the harbour for 25 years. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. We are actually still in the same boat in the dock, waiting to set sail. When are we going to get back on the boat and do what we're supposed to be doing as a collective? Because we can't do it we can't do it by ourselves. We demonstrated to the world, to this country and the world, how powerful we were as the Jazz Warriors in the 80s. And that was torn down by various organizations and people, but more so by ourselves internally, because we didn't know how to manage it. So the sooner we fix that, the sooner we can start building our own, and leaving the right legacy.
I mean, following the rapid growth of pressure groups on social media sites concentrating on particular subjects, how do you feel these are helping to highlight and bring these issues to a wider audience?
Let me tell you something, man. Facebook, for me, Facebook is the revolution. Facebook is the revolution because not only am I able to share and receive information, I can also use it as a platform for causes, to speak to friends all over the world, to organize, to have a global presence and base via a social network. So for me, it's like, that's where the revolution is going to start for us. Because now we're able to speak in real time with people all over the world about changes we want to implement, causes we want to fight for, and things and what we want to build for ourselves. Starting here, I guess, because ultimately we have to, as Black British people, we have to make it work here. It has to, we have to build it here. And the thing is that ultimately it's not really about, it's not a colour thing per se. Really, it's not. It's because we live here and we integrate here. And so it's just really about the balance of readdressing the balance, and finding and making that understood that that's what it's about. And it's not about black people want more rights, or no. It's about us finding the level playing field here. Because if you have an organisation that gets public money and funding, and yet they're not really there's no balance within that organisation in terms of representing the communities on a balanced kind of level, then that's just not that. It should be spoken about. It should be aired. It should be. We should have the right to protest that.